Alrighty. Today I'm gonna teach you about the orbit. Alright? We're gonna figure out how to start the throw with orbit. And it's just the easiest way to progress a throw when you're starting with the orbit. Alrighty, word of the day, orbit. So the kind of key is, it's gotta be long. We've already covered that. Being long is super helpful because this is held by my torso versus held by my arm. So torso, arm. Torso is definitely stronger than my arm. So with that said, when my torso is flinging it this way, we want it to come here, and that's a good starting point, but a lot of fellas just pull it through the tube. What we want to do is make sure it's still kind of making a circular shape behind our head. And I mean, like, it always is, but I mean, we want our hand to kind of be in the middle, so when it's done with its circular shape, we can just kind of like go with it. Because if we're just flinging it up here and planning to just pull it out of the air, then this arm is going to be all up in our face, and then we're going to be all down here. So back with the torso. In order to throw with the torso, you need to be balancing in the torso the whole time. So I mean, if this were a heavier implement, the way I start has to be the same throughout. So you got to be able to throw it at all times. So throw it down there and throw it across, and then the last part is throw it into left. Yeah. And I mean, each one of those my torso is holding, but the hand kind of has to initiate. But yeah, you got to be able to throw it at all three of those positions in order to figure out how to stay in the middle. Because if you can't throw it here, that means you're like countering the crap out of it like this, and this is not rotating already. This is just deadlifting 400 pounds for no reason. So let's just be able to throw it to ensure that we're standing in our legs. That's pretty much it. Because if I'm like here, that's just not a fun throw. But if I'm like all back here in my legs, then I have all of this. Enjoy the sound effects.